I catch myself doing the same thing. I'll be in my bed, like smoking a joint. I'll have my phone. It goes to show you how much. I don't know about you. Think about this. Think about this theory. You tell me if this is possible. We stare at screens more than we stare at reality. Is that too much?
No, I believe it. I'm always pulling out my phone, just casually looking over it.
It's kind of crazy between work, looking at a computer, looking at a video game, looking at your phone, YouTube, everything. Do you have any updates for like goals you have for the paper?
I have 3 pages. I'm going to the library Saturday.
Nice.
I'm just banging out as many pages as possible. Then Sunday, I'm gonna go up there again and bang out some more pages. Ideally, I'd like to hit at least like 14. Technically, I'm at the point where I should be writing like, if I wrote a page every day this month, then I'd probably be done by now. Like, a couple pages every night, but it's so hard not to, dude. It's like, oh, and of course, all these people in my neighborhood keep hitting me up,
What are they saying?
for like these Halloween, Halloween parties, go out to like bars, and I'm like,
Ooh.
where are you fuckers when I had nothing to do? You know what I mean?
Wait, are you picking up momentum? Do you feel like it's at least now like more interesting when you sit down to write it because you have something written down?
Now it's like I kind of did too much research, where it's like
Wow.
I have so much info to talk about, where it's like,
Oh.
how the fuck do I get this organized? It's kind of like I kind of like read like an article, right?
Yeah.
And then like log that away on my citation sheet. Then I kind of forgot why I put that in there. You know what I mean?
What's like the most interesting thing you've learned from doing this research paper so far?
Probably just how fucking effective steroids are. Like, I had no idea. Like, I always thought if you worked hard enough, you could outlift a steroid user. That's not the case. Like, it's just not happening. Oh my god, that one article I told you about? You could literally do nothing, like not work out at all, and still gain more muscle than someone who actually went to the gym. Like, it is insane.
What are the
Like, you could work
how
out.
quick? Like how quick is it? Like that effect would take place? Is
Oh,
it instant?
it's like that. Like, you
That's
would notice
crazy.
it by the end of the day.
That's
It's
crazy.
that potent.
That's crazy. It's also recovery too, right? Because those steroids aren't just, it's like doing
Mhm.
everything for you. It's literally doing everything for you and more.
Yeah, they're like increasing your bone density, your muscular, your red blood cell count, your muscular density. So you are getting like fucking jacked. And then you can work out. You could like do like a hardcore workout session, be fully recovered by the end of the day, go to the back to the gym, and we'll work out again. And that's what these like bodybuilders do.
You could take as much TRT as possible, but it's not gonna mentally prepare you for that mental strength. There's a difference between physically looking good and mentally being tough.
Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a kids club. He was off.
Like something to do with with
Danger here as he
his
runs at them.
contract.
Oh, off the
my!
post.
If it's worth it, I'll watch it if you want me to. But
Can
hold
they
on.
create something? And he might be in here.
Oh, I might go in.
He's outdone himself.
I know at clubs like Manchester, you're only allowed to speak English in the dressing room.
A goal!
What?
1-0. A fully deserved
Really?
advantage. Football friends
Oh,
come
look,
up with an
Andrew's a
appropriate
player.
answer.
But yeah, no, it's a pretty good show. Like, some of the humor's kind of like, where it's like, you're kind of like, how do I put this? It's like, kind of like these jokes where it's like, where like Ted Lasso kind of plays like this, like, fucking like, oh my god, I'm just such an, I'm just such a like good person, so inspiring, and I'm just gonna rub off on like everyone I meet when that's not realistic in life,
I see what you're saying. Well, the only time I picture him in that is when I think of him at Meet the Parents. Is that the one, or not the Meet the Parents, but the one where he's on the road trip?
Where you're just like, fuck.
Crossing into the middle.
Guys,
And a goal!
I love. It Volpez all four of us.
like we get one chance, he gets like
Yeah.
fucking 5 chances. You know what I mean? Like that's
And a goal!
that's hard to do,
What a
like no matter what.
magnificent display.
How?
Vardy.
Goofy 26.
Griezmann.
I
And a goal
defend
here.
that.
Well, it took a
I
definite
defended
leap.
that.
And
One
they
day
can
it's
run
gonna
onto
click,
it
like
here.
when we play. Also,
He's
a good
broken
playing,
free.
guys.
Oh, in it goes. Now he has his hat trick.
This thing is
Just like out sprinting us
Deep
casually.
delivery. Oh, burying them beneath an
Emil
avalanche
literally
of
just
goals.
jumped.
We can't really complain about
Well,
the crossplay
possession
because he's an
ceded.
Xbox user. Like, I don't know.
There's no. Did you notice that?
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.